Were ancient humans smarter than we think?
Most modern humans would not survive 1 week in the ancient world. Drop a person from today into a frozen valley, a dark forest, or an open grassland at night. Their phone has no signal. Their food is gone. They hear movement in the bushes, but they cannot tell if it is wind, prey, or predator. Then, an ancient human stands beside them, calm and quiet, holding a simple spear. No school, no books, no map, no metal tools. But he knows where water might be, which tracks are fresh, which plants are dangerous, where the wind is shifting, and when silence means trouble.
So the question is not, were ancient humans primitive? The real question is, were ancient humans smarter than we think? When people imagine ancient humans, they picture rough cave people, animal skins, fire, spears, and grunting. It is a funny image, but it is wrong. Ancient humans were not stupid versions of us. They were humans with powerful brains living in a world that punished mistakes. Today, our intelligence is protected by comfort. If we forget something, we search it. If we get lost, GPS saves us. If we get hungry, food arrives. But ancient humans had to carry their world inside their heads. Memory was survival. Think about tracking an animal. To us, a footprint is just a mark on the ground. To an ancient hunter, it was almost like reading a sentence. The depth of the print could show size. The shape could show species. Broken grass could show direction. Fresh mud could show time. A bent branch, a smell, feathers, or sudden silence in the trees could all become. That is pattern recognition under pressure. Ancient humans were also engineers. They did not just grab random rocks. They chose the right stone, hit it at the right angle, controlled force with their hands, and created sharp edges for cutting meat, scraping hides, shaping wood, or making spear points. A stone tool may look basic, but making a good one required planning. The maker had to imagine the shape before it existed. He had to understand how the stone would break, and then there was fire. Fire was not just warmth. Fire was technology. It cooked food, kept predators away, made the night less terrifying, hardened wooden spears, and helped groups stay together after sunset. But fire had to be controlled. Too little, and it died. Too much, and it destroyed everything. Ancient humans had to find fuel, protect embers, and watch the wind. They were not just surviving nature, they were controlling pieces of it. But intelligence was not only about tools, it was also about people. Ancient humans lived in small groups where cooperation decided survival. They had to share food, raise children, protect the weak, care for injured members, warn each other of danger, and remember who could be trusted. In a world without written laws, the group itself was the system. If one person lied, stole food, panicked during a hunt, or made selfish choices, everyone paid the price. So ancient humans needed emotional intelligence too. They had to read faces, voices, posture, anger, fear, silence, and loyalty. A smart person alone could die quickly, but a smart group could survive winter, teach children, defend a camp, and pass knowledge forward. That is culture. Culture is basically a shared brain. Ancient humans also had imagination. Cave paintings, carved objects, decorated tools, beads, and burial rituals suggest they were not only asking, how do we stay alive? They were also asking, what does this mean? They saw animals, symbols, spirits, patterns, and stories. They could imagine a hunt before it happened, a storm before it arrived, a tool before it existed, a danger hiding in the dark. Once a mind can imagine tomorrow, it can prepare today. This is where modern people misunderstand intelligence. We think intelligence means reading books, solving equations, using computers, or passing exams. But ancient intelligence was different. It was physical, social, environmental, and practical. Their classroom was the forest. Their test was survival. Their grade was whether the group lived through the. A modern person might beat an ancient human in a math test, but an ancient human could beat a modern person at reading the land, making tools, finding food, predicting danger, and surviving with almost nothing. So, were ancient humans smarter than we think? Yes. Not because they were secretly more advanced than us,
but because we have forgotten how much intelligence survival requires. Their brains were not primitive. Their world was. And in that world, intelligence was not optional. It was the difference between eating and starving, finding shelter and freezing, hearing a sound in the dark and realizing danger was already close. Ancient humans did not have our technology, but they had minds trained by danger, memory, cooperation, and nature. So the next time you see a simple stone tool, a cave painting, or a footprint frozen in ancient mud, do not see a primitive person. See a mind solving problems we might not survive long enough to understand. And if you want more strange stories about ancient humans, lost instincts, and the hidden skills that helped our ancestors survive, subscribe to the channel and watch the next video. Because the deeper we look into the ancient world, the more we realize something surprising. They were not as simple as we thought.